Yeah, so I mean, we've talked I mean, at this point, quite a few times about sort of INFP productivity. And so I was curious, like, what's typically been, say, like over the years, what's typically been your process when it comes time to prioritize?
Yeah, that's a great question, Amanda. And first of all, yeah, I loved everything you were saying. And yeah, let me before I talk more about that, let me answer your question. Before I go off on an INFP like tangent. Um, yeah, I think what I've realized for me is long to-do lists, like lots of kind of rational items to do, don't sit well with me. And I work a lot better with maybe two or three things to work on. Like there's something called like you can think of it as like your two or three most important things. And actually, maybe within that, there might be one big thing in the day to where you'll be like, as long as I get that done, I'm happy, even though there are these two or three things I'm doing. And I know we've spoken a little bit about this. I like to break up my day so it's like, a couple of hours in the morning, maybe 10 to 12, then kind of 2 to 4. And then I might have kind of calls after that. So yeah, it's just really honing in on those two or three things. And yeah, I think what I could currently do would be to maybe I could be like actually, how do I feel this morning? How do I feel this afternoon in terms of where my energy is? But I also do recognize in myself that I think I do better kind of creating early on,
Hmm.
um, and at least starting the day with something creative, or like the most like kind of difficult, challenging thing to do, which I guess can be something creative. But yeah, I try and keep it simple.
Yeah, I mean, so that was good because you kind of went into like, I was just sort of talking about the pull as like one technique, and you kind of pulled it into scheduling out your day and how you go about that. Um, and yeah, I was talking. It's funny. It sounds like you sort of purposely try to keep your to-do list short, but maybe naturally they'd be very long. Is that what you is that what you were saying there? Like you have a tendency to have huge to-do lists and you've tried to whittle them down to manageable numbers.